Okay, Board of Health, calling our meeting to order. Okay, first up, there haven't been any bills. Wow, no bills, huh?
Nope.
Gotta like that, okay. So take a look at the meeting minutes from August 5th. And,
Make a motion to approve the meeting minutes as presented for Monday, August 19th, 2024.
Second.
okay.
August 5th. I do that every time because I flip back to the front page.
And Bill seconded it. Okay? Anybody need any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
That's unanimous. Okay. You want to speak to the variance request for 2 Kennedy Road?
Yep, so
Normal circumstances, we've had either the applicant or the engineer come in, but Joyce looked at this one, it's kind of a simple one, so she's gonna present it to us herself.
Figure we.
Okay,
So I was out, did a perk test with Shane McGlone. The property line is awkward, to say the least. The only place that this can be positioned would require a variance to allow for the SAS to come within 10 feet of the property line versus the 15. There is currently a structure here that prohibits them from moving it closer this way. There, the garage here, that's where the existing tank is. So, it will be replaced. There was, if I'm remembering correctly, there were leaching pits, so they've been removed, and that's where this will go. Yeah, and that's where the tank's gonna go. So they really don't have much play. This is an incredibly steep slope on this side, as is this way, so it's very difficult to move this back. It's very much a vertical climb in the back. So there is a 5 feet variance to bring it. This is 10 feet, whereas they need 15.
do you know where the neighbor's septic is?
That house is over here, and the septic is in this area, is my understanding.
Okay.
the variance is from 15 to 10.
10, yeah. Is the variance form.
In other words, it's gonna be 5 feet closer to the property line
line.
than we- Oh, I don't see any problem with it.
I don't either.
And also, I don't see any great alternatives.
Right.
He meets everything else.
Yeah, they're not upgrading it, they're
taking that
not
one out.
adding more
Yeah,
bedrooms,
that
it's
goes,
just,
that goes. There was 2 pits there before.
Mhm. So
It
it'd
went
just be
from
the
this one
one.
and overflowed into this one. It's an old system called an overflow.
Mhm.
And, so I don't see any problem with it. Anybody want to make a motion? To approve it?
Well, I'll make a motion to approve it, because usually if we don't have any, we can't make any other adjustments,
You really
and we
can't.
want it done, we usually okay it.
Okay. So you're making a motion to approve the.
I'll second
variance, right, to allow the SAS to be 10 feet from the property line. That's 2 Kennedy Road. And Heidi seconds that. And, all in favor?
Aye.
And pass this around for signatures, okay?
Mhm.
You can tell him he's all set.
okay, thank you.
Okay, next up, health agent report.
Not a whole heck of a lot to tell you, still the same 3 pending projects, nothing's moved on it. The septic for 48 Evergreen was approved, they complied and added the extra required, flow to the system. But as far as I know, it's still stalled in building, like they haven't reapplied for a new building permit, so septic's ready to go, and I'll let you know when there's movement on it, but at this time, I'm imagining it's just gonna hang tight for the moment. Complaints for Spring Street Apartment 2, this is ongoing. I have been back to the apartment, nothing has changed, but because more than 30 days has lapsed, I will be reissuing the same complaint. And with the added caveat, if the stuff is not corrected in 30 days, I'll be taking it to housing court, because he just doesn't do anything. 8 Gray Ave, that's, we talked about that last week, that is in process of getting picked up, so that's just pending at the moment. And then, the Pembroke Street House.
That's the one that all the neighbors are helping out. and
Yeah,
everything.
yep, so I have not issued any correction order, as long as it's getting picked up, I'll let it proceed until such time that it just, if it stops, then I'll issue an order. And then inspections, right now, the inspections, she's on vacation, but I will be picking up any remaining inspections I've done. We've had a couple of truck inspections, but if there's any outstanding inspections for the month until Kathy returns from vacation, I'll be doing those, so nothing false, we're ahead of schedule. I went out to Rabbit Road today because there was a complaint. There's some issues with boundary lines and property, and that's, you get to do with the attorneys will be getting involved, but there was an issue with rats, but I didn't see any. The homeowner was super nice and very understanding. He said, look, if I see rats that are on your property, you're the one gonna get cited. I don't disbelieve that there were rats there. I just didn't see any at that moment. So I've given them some ideas on ways to mitigate it if possible, or at least on their side, but the bigger issue is the sheds on their property, and it's not their shed, so. I've never been out there, it's an interesting area,
I don't even know what that is.
behind the mall, like down the dirt road.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's out, and it's beautiful, but, anyway, so
Okay.
hopefully that will be fixed. We had a meeting with, Kat from the teen room at the library, and because I had a doctor's appointment, Laurie went and did a presentation on the food, and it went really well, and we got a lot of good feedback, so it was nice to do something collaborative with another department, and she's hoping that maybe in the future we can do some more of that kind of stuff. So obviously we're open to it. You can see the perks that I've done in the last 2 weeks. So everything's, just nothing exciting, all of them passed with flying colors. And then the only other piece that would be of interest to you guys is I had a meeting with Karen Peterson from BID. It's a community program where they have monies that they help invest in, where happen to be one of the communities. So we're looking at doing a health fair in the spring. She's done a bunch of them, so they are really good about helping to supply stuff and get vendors involved. So probably starting in September, we'll have some meetings and get some plans in place for the spring to, do a good sized health fair. So,
We
is
should
that-
see if we can grab some of the allied health kids from the high school. They
I'm
might
all
want to
in.
participate on
Yeah.
that one.
Yep.
And do a couple tables.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I mean? They
assume-
could do like a blood pressure
Yeah,
table.
yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. Once I get like the basics of like when we're gonna have it, I'll reach out to the allied health sciences
Yeah.
teachers and kind of put some stuff in place. And they they all have to do volunteer hours?
They do for,
They
it's a
do.
graduation
So
requirement.
then maybe we can incorporate some of that to get some extra stuff for the fair as well, like informational stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they can
Um,
help, and, I mean, they might be a great
Resources.
resource that's not costly. for
Yeah.
us.
Right,
Yeah,
well, and
yeah.
that's a great thing about BID.
Yeah.
They cover I don't have to come up with money out of pocket.
Yeah.
I will just touch the one last thing that I just thought about is, vaccinations. I'm still waiting to hear, back from Big Y. So tomorrow when I'm out and about, I will stop in and touch base to see where this is at. And if I don't get a response, I'll look for something else. You know, another venue, somebody else that I can access. So, and if you
I have
obviously have
ideas.
any
I can-
ideas, then
yeah.
let me know, but I don't wanna just, I wanna just get it done. I wanna have stuff in place so that we can start advertising it.
Mhm.
On, I have a question, on the health fair thing, would the Red Cross be involved in that?
Well,
Donations?
so I have a connection, for a blood bank, a blood drive, actually Rob Cook's wife works doing that, so we could get a
We have a blood donation center here in town.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Over by,
do they have a
The Stop and
mobile,
Shop.
a mobile,
I don't know, but I don't know that a lot of people in town realize it's there.
okay, well, we can
They are
definitely
mobile.
promote that. This I
Yeah.
know is a mobile van that comes out and
Yeah.
will actually do blood collection, so. Like I said, once I start meeting with Karen Peterson and get some basics down, obviously we'll bring it to the meeting and, obviously I'll pick your brain,
Mhm.
but I'll let you know as that proceeds. But that's
Yeah,
pretty much
okay.
all I have.
Right. I know the manager, Kevin, is out on maternity leave, so he's the manager at Red Cross in Kingston. But I'm sure he could tell us whether, you know, we gotta talk directly or not, you know what I mean? If that's something. you're
Yeah, but even
interested
if
in.
we, like, I, every once in a while, like to remind the residents
Yeah,
That is
that we
existent.
have a
yeah.
donation center. You don't
Right.
have to drive to Boston. You don't have to
right,
go
to a,
search
To a
out.
where it
clinic or
is,
something.
Yeah, you don't
yeah.
have to search out when they're
Right.
doing these fairs
Yeah.
and stuff. You can just go right,
So
pop over
easy,
there
yeah.
and go donate.
Well, we can post that information
Yeah.
on our website, you know, looking to donate blood. Hey, we have a
Yeah, it's
Kingston
in-
spot right
Exactly.
here.
You don't have
Yeah.
to go far.
no,
No.
exactly, and it's
Put
great.
that down and just
It's
post,
great.
put it up on Facebook and in our website as well.
Yeah, they're in
So-
desperate need.
We're still at moderate and low risk. Nothing's changed. I'm getting them.
We used to have signs. They're yellow and black.
Okay.
That
good to
had
know.
Triple E on them and
Okay,
had,
well, they're probably in the attic, so.
they probably are, but just so I was like, when I was pulling up today, I was like, I have to remember to tell somebody that they are yellow and black, because that will help them be found.
Yeah, no, we'll try and locate them and put them out.
Any other questions on the health agent's report?
Mm, yeah.
Okay, what's this agenda item? 4 Elm Street.
Oh, that's all set. I got the letter. I was going to bring it up because I hadn't gotten a letter. I got a letter from the engineer today that says that the current system will more than adequately supply for the added square footage. So it's all done. It's moving forward. It's good to go.
Good to hear.
Yes.
Okay. Did everybody get the email from Janet about Healthy Kingston?
Mm.
Am I the only one?
No, we
No, I
got
got
it.
it.
Okay, do you have it?
I uploaded the video to the website and on Facebook.
She also has some questions pertaining to future meetings, if anybody had any ideas or
Yes.
anything along that they could pass them along to her. So if you could forward that
Re-forward it.
to all the members, I think that'd be good. She's just
Yeah.
looking for some help with some future. She's covered for the next month, but after that, she's looking for some ideas
Okay.
moving forward.
She said, well, when you do that, put, tell them to get in touch with, Plymouth County mosquito.
I was just thinking
Some,
that,
because
get the epidemiologist, yeah.
The entomologist there is phenomenal.
Anything you got should be very.
And the other thing, I know she's looking to have the grant.
Yeah.
The new grant nurses and the epidemiologists on, which would be helpful as well.
And the administrator, Linda Reardon.
Yep,
And we can throw to keep the health fair on her
yep,
radar, because that will take up a month. She can do that
right,
for a show.
yep. Once I meet with Karen and get an idea about like what we're gonna have, so it's a little more structured, then, hey, we're gonna have a health fair. I'll make sure that we, talk to Janet about it and really push it. I'd like it to,
Janet's done a bunch of them.
Yeah,
She's a great resource,
I was gonna pick her brain.
because she did them when she was teaching at MCP.
Does everybody have Janet's contact information? Do you? Call her. Say hello. She asked me about you the other day.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. I said, I'll have him call you.
Nice lady.
Yeah, she would.
I'm sure she'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, she would. Okay, anybody have anything?
I just realized I made a mistake on the next date of the meeting.
Oh.
It should be the 16th, not the 18th. My mistake, I just noticed it.
Not used to having that.
Huh?
We're not used to having mistakes from you.
No.
Hey, she got her own, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next meeting date is September 16th. And we are back on our first and third. See if that works out for a while. And if there's nothing else,
I've got one more thing. Maybe we should throw on our website for drivers to be aware that school's starting next week.
Oh, wow, next week.
The 28th, they go back,
Wednesday.
Yeah,
next
it
week.
is.
trust me.
Totally good.
But to be aware of the kids being out on the roads, they're gonna see more bike kids and
Yeah, pay attention.
waiting for the bus. So put your phone down, put your eyes up.
safety,
I have a
safety,
good-
safety.
That was the thing I felt.
Perfect. I knew you'd have something great.
Lori's very
Much
creative
better.
in that
Happy.
From your
department.
bus driver days? Yeah, something, just pay attention.
Oh, where's the, did you give me back the sign?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Thank you.
You wanna make the motion?
Yeah. it's in there.
The two of them, here we go. Carol, you're on.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Seconded by Bill, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you very much.